head, bro.
Shut your stupid ass.
The movie begins with our main protagonist Alvin, played by Nick Cannon, riding around the neighborhood cleaning pools and doing awful ass dance moves while doing them for some reason.
Sit your dumb ass down.
He's supposed to be the weird, awkward nerd who gets no hoes, you know, the typical movie tropes with these teen comedies. His last stop for the day is at the house of the most popular girl in school, Paris, who was played by Christina Milian, fine ass. She's having a party and all the other popular kids are here too. Well, the word kid is a stretch here because all these people look like they're in their mid to late 20s and early 30s. This nigga Alvin is so thirsty for Paris that he starts hallucinating that she is luring him into the pool to kiss her, and then he falls into the pool and he's embarrassed now. Everybody laughing at him and shit.
Let me give you a tip, huh? Next time you want to crash a party, don't fall in the pool.
We cut to Paris and her friends rushing to her bedroom to see her boyfriend post-game interview, only to find out that Drew doesn't really claim her like that and says that he is a free agent.
They got a girl back there, don't you? You know, I have a job here. I play professional basketball, that's what I do. Well, otherwise, you know how it is still. I'm a free agent. All right.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
Next, we see Alvin and his nerdy friends. Hey, it's Kyle Penn and Kenan Thompson and random white dude. I don't know his name. I don't really care. Anyways, they start talking about car stuff because they're car nerds, but that doesn't matter because they're too busy fiending over Paris and her friends.
Frappuccino hips. Dream on. Clearly Alvin's not masturbating enough.
Well, thank God I don't have that problem. All right, holler at your people now.
Stop it. Get some help.
Alvin and his friends decide to sneak their way into the other side of the hallways. They're acting like the popular students own this specific side of the school or some shit. Like, this cannot be that serious. This nigga Kenan think it would be a good idea to blend in since he has some fake ass Sean John jeans. Thankfully this is the year 2003 and not 2025. This nigga tries to dance his way through the hallway, not blending in whatsoever. Like, what the fuck? Then he backs into the elderly gentleman that we saw at the party from earlier. Then he tries to show off his ass because of the P. Diddy brand that he has on the back of his pants. Like, what?
You some type of homo thug, man? I ought to kick your ass, man.
We get introduced to Alvin's family. His dad Clarence, who was played by Steve Harvey before he was bald, his mom Vivian, and his little sister Aretha. They're having a family dinner and shit, and Steve Harvey is telling Alvin that he should start getting some coochie or he will go crazy or something, and this nigga starts going on a tangent about Chinese people for no reason.
You ever heard the Chinese love song? 30 billion people ain't got a one Barry White over there. You ever seen a big old fat black Chinese Barry White man?
The fuck is he talking about?
While Paris's mom is out on vacation, she decides to drive the escalator around with her friends, you know, doing shit that she's not supposed to. Then she gets distracted while she's on the phone with Drew and her dumbass smacks a tree. The repair shop tells Paris that she needs to pay 3 bands to get this fixed in 2 weeks, but that's not enough time since her mom comes back home in a few days. But don't worry, Alvin shows up to save the day. He decides to use the $1,500 that was meant for the camshaft to fix her mom's Escalade in exchange for pretending to be her boyfriend for 2 weeks so Alvin can finally be popular.
So you think that you can buy me for $1,500?
No, not buy you, just rent you.
2 weeks. That's my final answer.
Okay, 2 weeks. Perfect.
This dude is so thirsty that he is willing to throw his money away to be associated with her. Did all that work cleaning pools over the summer for nothing. It's the next day and it's their first day of being a couple. Paris gives Alvin her Sean John hoodie to hide his shitty ass outfit. Everybody is staring at him while they walk down the hallway and shit.
Hey guys, you guys know Al, right?
Why is Tito Jackson here?
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Have you lost your minds? It's gonna ruin your reputation.
Why are her friends pressing her like this? Damn, I get it that Alvin is weird, but everybody is tripping a little too much. Like, they do not explain why everybody in Paris's friend group hates him so much. Is it just because he come off as lame? Like, okay, that's not a valid reason to hate this nigga. Come on.
We skip over to Alvin getting some fatherly advice from Steve Harvey that will help him on his date with Paris. His dad gives him the hope chest, which is filled with condoms. If only Nick Cannon used that chest in real life, and he wouldn't have 50 kids running around. While that is happening, his sister switches out the dance tape with the zesty karate tape. I don't know what you call this, but it will come back up later. It's time for Alvin's first date, and Paris puts him on some game about not being too nice to a girl to avoid coming off as desperate, which she totally won't regret telling him this after getting kicked to the curb by Drew.
Girls see a guy being too nice and it makes them seem lonely, desperate, weak.
Right, okay.
Oh, no. Just be a little tougher. You know, make like you don't need any girl. Then girls will want you.
They're at the basketball game now, and it goes as well as you expect it to. Cornrows dude goes to the bleachers where Alvin and his friends are sitting and shoves a plate of pizza in Alvin's face. At what point do you fight this nigga, man? He stays punking him and he just takes it. His friends ain't shit either. They're just watching their friend getting disrespected. Paris finds Alvin in a tree and she stops him from backing out of the deal that they agreed on. Like, dude, it's only been a day and you was about to back out of it. You spent all that money just to quit.
You know, these next 2 weeks, if it's any consolation, probably gonna be the happiest memories of my life.
Alvin, we've had one rejection after another. Now, are those the kind of victories you really want in life? And I said we do something about it.
Now if you look and see lime green forces is kiwi, strap red and white with a cardinal cap.
Alvin is fresh now, except for his baggy ass Sean John sweatsuit. Dude should just ask for a new hairstyle and call it a day. Like, the twists look nice, but the fit is just not it for me. I'm just sick and tired of seeing Sean John everywhere. P. Diddy must have thrown the producers a large bag for the product placement here. Anyways, Alvin's dad is now scaring him with condoms again. I don't think Steve Harvey knows that Nick Cannon has condom phobia.
Like that. Start sliding right on down where you got the hat on. Yeah. Get up under there. It's all good for you.
So Paris takes Alvin out to a party and he begins to impress the cool kids with his car knowledge and condom tricks. No, I'm not making this up.
When you were doing your thizzle earlier, you were off the hizzle.
Yeah. What kind of car do you drizzle?
I need to know whoever white pasty ass wrote these lines. What kind of car do you drizzle? Nobody talks like this, except maybe for Snoop. This shit is aggressively 2000s in the worst possible way. We start to see Alvin's personality slowly change into a jerk. He's hanging out less and less with his actual friends and clearly doesn't care about working on the car as the story continues. I don't know why he wants to hang out with people that treated him like shit before getting with Paris. Like, where's your self-respect at, man?
Telling you, we'll get together this weekend, we'll work on the car, it'll be like old times, we'll have a good time, order pizzas.
Great. Friday night, we'll get to work on reupholstery.
Friday. Can't do it.
Saturday then.
Saturday's not good for me either. You know what? Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, great. Sunday.
Yeah!
Can you introduce me?
Oh, you better in 4th grade, remember?
Day after day, seems like I put...
We later find out that Paris is into poetry, which means she's a deep character and artistic and shit. Alvin takes Paris on their last date together as a couple, and it seems like Paris has caught feelings for Alvin, but he's very oblivious to the shit.
You know, Al, there's something that we've been avoiding all day. Something that maybe we ought to do.
How do we do it?
Just go for it, you know?
We'll break up first thing tomorrow morning in the hallway so everybody can see.
Is this nigga serious?
The next day, they break up in the middle of the hallway, and only made worse by Alvin talking crazy to Paris. I don't think she agreed to being disrespected in front of everybody, bro.
You still here? Bounce! Giddy up! Damn.
Dude has the nerve to pull up to her crib and try to talk to her like this shit is all good.
Hey, I just really want to say thank you for a great couple of weeks. Popularity is so much better than being treated like a social leper.
Popularity's a job, Alvin, not a privilege. It's nothing but work and worries. Work to get in, work to stay in.
I guess Alvin is officially the man now and doesn't give a fuck about helping his friends with that engine. Dude's priorities is all messed up now and they fall out. You know how the plot goes. We skip over to the beach party everybody's having a good time on their senior dish day, for some reason everybody is hitting the zesty karate moves that Alvin learned from earlier. Once Drew shows up trying to get back with Paris, it all falls apart here.
Drew is about to leave. Please just go tell him the truth.
The truth is, we were dating, I got over you, and that was that.
Oh, so you won't tell Drew the truth because you're afraid that they'll find out that you paid me to be your friend?
He just wanted to be popular. So he'd spent $1,500 on me to hang out with him for 2 weeks. That's the truth.
Alvin is no longer cool after being exposed. While he was at his lowest point, his dad gives him some words of encouragement and finally gets the engine up and running. We're at the basketball game again, and we're back at square one with Cornrows dude yet again bullies Alvin's friends, but bro finally stands up for himself.
All this time I was just fronting to be cool, cause I had the balls enough to be myself. So instead I started dissing my real friends. Go ahead, Ted, hit me, and I'ma show you who's bad.
I'm surprised they didn't kick him off the team already because he's always crashing out in the middle of the game for no reason. Drew gives Paris one more chance to be with him, but she chooses Alvin instead, and they kiss. Everybody happy now? The end. Love Don't Cost a Thing is a very basic and cliche film and doesn't try that much to stand out. Like what Prim's Hood Cinema said, this feels like an episode of whatever Disney Channel show you can think of. The premise of the nerd getting the girl was played out by this point, and I feel like that they could have put more effort here to make it more interesting. I used to watch this as a kid, and I do have a little bit of a soft spot for it. There are some funny moments here and there, and the message of the movie is good, but that's really all the positives I can think of. I didn't realize until recently that this was a remake of Can't Buy Me Love from 1987. I'm not gonna watch nor review that. This movie's below average to me. How do y'all feel about it? Love it, hate it, somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this review and want to see more content like this, then subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. I'm talking too much now. This review is over. I'll see y'all later.